So before we begin, yes, a quick exclusive for today's attendees. Kirti, if we can move to the second slide, please. So exclusive for today's attendees, especially for you guys. So since you're already here, we would like to help your team get a little bit benefit while we wait for other members to join in. Uh, if you introduce your management, your procurement, or your IT point of contact, they can unlock an exclusive discount on Bluebeam along with priority support that we'll be providing after this webinar. Right. Right now, you must have received a personalized email coupon code in your inbox. That coupon code is valid for 30 days. It's a simple introduction. You can connect us to your procurement, your IT, your management, and we would like to take it forward with them and offer them huge discounts on Bluebeam. Obviously, we will be going into the technical part, the demonstration today, but just wanted to let you all know that there will be offers and special uh, basically code and priority given to all of you who are attending this session. And if you introduce us to the team, it will be very helpful to them because they can procure the software at a very discounted pricing. So please don't let the code go unused. Please do try to connect us with your IT or your procurement, whoever takes care of the purchase at your company. Okay, with that said, let's start. I think we have a good amount of people here. So we will be showing some polls here just to get an understanding of what kind of awareness or usage you have of the software. So we will start with some polls and move on with the presentation. Good number of responses. Thank you. We are getting a lot of responses. Thank you. Thank you all. So yeah, without further ado, let's start. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. So thank you for joining us today. And today's session will be focused on Bluebeam and connecting global AEC and outsourcing teams with Bluebeam. Right. Myself, Ashwin Kumar Nagar from Acero Consulting Engineers. We are the official channel partners of the Niveshik Group, who is the parent company for Bluebeam. We are excited to show you how Bluebeam can simplify your workflow and improve project efficiency. Let me quickly walk you through today's agenda. So we'll begin with a quick studio collaboration and how teams can work together in real time. Then we will move on to markup standardization and tracking, helping you bring structure and accountability to your reviews. We will also cover document comparison tools, automation features, and few additional capabilities that improve daily productivity. Finally, we will touch on licensing and support and keep some time for your questions at the end as well. Here's what we are hoping to get out of today's session. So by the end of this session, the goal is very simple. You should be able to apply Bluebeam more effectively into your projects. You'll see practical technique that can immediately improve your review and collaboration workflows. We'll also share the best practices to help you integrate Bluebeam smoothly into your existing processes. And of course, you'll receive a helpful resource and a participation certificate so that you can continue exploring after today. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce you to today's presenter, Mr. Kirti Chandra Joshi. He's a structural engineer at Acero. Kirti holds a MTech in structures from Delhi Technological University. And he has hands-on experience across multiple softwares like Bluebeam, Risa, Adapt, Idea Statica, RFEM, and more. So he'll be taking you through the detailed technical walkthrough in just a bit before we dive into the product, a few quick words about Acero Consulting Engineers. We are proud to have worked with more than 300 clients, delivered more than 30 products, and supported projects across 20 plus locations. Mostly our team is made up of postgraduates from top structural universities. We help our client enhance our productivity, streamline workflows, and get the most economical solution possible through our softwares. We do that through regular knowledge posters, webinars, and resources. We ensure that you keep learning and extracting value from your tools. You can find all these in our LinkedIn and website. So here's a view at what we offer through our Nimishek portfolio. Firstly, Bluebeam, which we'll be focusing on today. It's a smart PDF collaboration tool for AEC professional like yourselves. We have Risa 3D, that's a powerful 3D analysis and design structures. So in the Risa suite, we also have Risa Connection, Floor and Foundation, that is for integrated connection, foundation, and floor design. For PT and RC, we have Adapt Builder. So that is for reinforced concrete and post-tension concrete design. Finally, we have Allplan, that is a BIM-based design platform for architects and engineers. Other than Nimishek, we also have some other softwares like Autodesk, IDEA, Statica, Karamba, Shuriken, and Aries Trinity. Basically, we deal in all of these softwares. We are the channel partners of all of these softwares. And if you can connect us with your team for the procurement purposes, for quotations, renewals, new license, please feel free to reach out to us after the webinar. That's all from my side. I would like to hand over to Kirti. He'll be taking you through the key features and the software demonstration. So that's it. Welcome once again to all. Kirti, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Ashwin. So I hope I'm audible, right?
Yes, Kirti.
Yeah, so hi, good afternoon, everyone. So for anyone here new to Bluebeam, Bluebeam is an industry-leading PDF-based solution, which is built for the architect, the engineers, contractor, and the construction professionals. And that's a very important distinction because most of the PDF tools are generic, but Bluebeam is a purpose built for the construction workflows, as you might be aware as well. So now, if we talk about the outsourcing team, the topic which we are focused today, specifically in the India supporting the project for the US, UK, or the Middle East, or the international project. So almost everything moves in a PDF format. So IFC drawing comes as a PDF, the client's comment come as a PDF. So the revised submissions are issued in PDFs. So instead of treating PDF as a static document, so Bluebeam turns it into a live collaboration workflow. So it gives you definitely a powerful markup tools, the smart measurement capabilities, the automation features are there, the cloud access, and the strong security with all the digital signatures and the permissions. Like you are not just viewing your drawings, so you are also reviewing it, coordinating it, and tracking, and main is documenting everything within the same environment. So also anyone can have access to various learning resources and the free training course, by signing into the Bluebeam University. So moving to the next slide, now it comes like why Bluebeam? So why not continue with the email-based review or the basic PDF tools? So like I mentioned, first you can see it works completely on the PDF-based workflow. And we all are aware that the PDF is universal. So for example, architect may be using Revit, for example, the structural engineers may be using another analysis tools, and even a contractor may be using different softwares, but everyone can open a PDF. So Bluebeam becomes that neutral coordination platform where no one needs the specialized software just to participate in a review. So second is the comprehensive tool sets, like the tool set in one platform. Like you have the markups, you have the measurements, you have the overlays, comparisons, or the collaborative sessions. Like everything is integrated within the Bluebeam. Like this is, extremely helpful for the outsourcing team because, switching between the multiple tools obviously creates the confusions and the delay. And the third I would like to highlight is the cloud connection collaboration. This is one of the biggest advantage for the global AEC outsourcing team. For example, you can imagine your team in India finishes the markups for the drawing, for example, at in the evening at the 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time, for example, and when the client in the US logs, for example, in the morning time, they can immediately, see those comment in the studio sessions. There's no waiting for the long email threads and no more confusion about which file it latest. This, obviously reduce the turnaround time, significantly. So moving forward, obviously it is used across the many segment of the AEC industry, and each of the roles from the discipline benefits, in its own way. For example, for architect, it helps to manage the markups and keeps the, the drawing set organized. Even they can receive the structural feedback, instead of an, long thread emails. So on the other hand, the structural engineers may benefit because they can track the revisions and avoid any missing changes. Similarly, the other professional like the contractor can benefit because the punch list, even the RFIs can be managed in one place. If I speak specifically about the outsourcing team, so they are usually not, physically present in the coordination meeting. So they depend heavily on the documentation clarity. When markups are unclear or even when the comments are inconsistent, when revisions are not tracked properly, so outsourcing team, suffers the most throughout the rework process. So to gap to bridge that gap, so being, creates the transparency. Like every markup has a name, the date, and the timestamp. So it improves on the one side accountability, is like in the international project where, the contractual clarity is clear, like the critical. This becomes, the very valuable. So I mean to say is it brings clarity, speed, and, accuracy to every discipline involved in the planning, the design, and the construction. And obviously, if I have missed any of the discipline here, please write any other discipline where Bluebeam can benefits in the comment box. So, if we discuss about the real challenge in the global AEC collaboration or the coordination, and the communication barrier is one of an issues. Like we deals with time zone difference, the language variations, and the different working standard. Like the structure team in India may, interpret a comment differently from an architect in, for example, the London, or the contractor working in the Middle East. So a small misunderstanding, can result in the major rework. So other terms is the markup inconsistency. One consultant may use the red cloud, other uses the text box. Someone sends the comment in the Excel, or where the someone replies via the email, or for example, someone marks of scanned, drawings manually. So over the time, what happens is the version control becomes extremely difficult to manage. So your team might start asking like, is this the latest drawing, or has this comment already been resolved? So, that confusion obviously affect the times and the project deadlines. So, and in outsourcing, as we all are aware, that time is directly linked to the profitability. So if the review cycle increase, the margin also reduce. So in order to solve this, coordination issue is not, just about the convenience. So it is also about our business sustainability. So Bluebeam tries to cover all this gap and provide a more collaborative platform to all of the AEC professionals. So as you can see on the slide, here are the few steps that you can use to streamline the design reviews. Like you can centralize all your documents in the Bluebeam Studio. So for example, instead of sending the multiple email threads or the email attachment back and forth, so everyone works on the same live drawing. So next is by markups. You can define the specific colors, the symbols, and the naming conventions for your team. For example, the structure comments in the red, the architectural comment in the blue. It's like there is another features which we will definitely see as we move forward. Like by using the tools, so you can insert your predefined comments in one click. Like this keeps the teams consistent and professionals while putting out a markup. So you can track all the changes automatically. Like even every markup is logged with the name and the timestamp. And I mean to say, you can also compare your drawings, revisions, and overlay your pages from the drawings to instantly see like what has changed. So instead of manually checking like 200 sheets, so Bluebeam highlights the differences for you that we'll also try to showcase today. So the first topic I would like to highlight today is the studio sessions. Bluebeam Studio, consists of studio sessions, and the next is the studio project. So what the studio project is, it is a cloud-based doc management system for storing your all of your project files. While the studio sessions, it provides you a virtual environment for collaboration and markup on the PDF doing across your internal and external teams. So you can create studio sessions and invite all the stakeholders like the architect, engineers, the contractor, and the owner, and everyone can join the same live session. Like all the team member can like for example during a coordination call, the architect can cloud a slab opening issues, or the structural engineers can immediately respond with a revised beam size comment, and also the contractor can raise a constructability concern as well. So that is all happening live on the same scene. So no dependency on the post MOM because the documentation is happening during the meeting itself. So next is you can track and resolve your comments. Like every markup has a status, like it has been opened or not, the closed, accepted, or the rejected. So instead of manually tracking the comment in the Excel, you can filter and see like what is pending. Like for outsourcing team, like handling multiple international projects, so this visibility I hope definitely saves a lot of time. And once finally the review is complete, you can export the entire markup history as an official record. So yeah, Bluebeam also bring like bridge the gap between the site and the office by giving your team members the mobile access, the real-time collaboration, synchronization, and the seamless integration. So that definitely ensure that every field observations from a project instantly becomes the part of an official project record. And yeah, it supports like the studio session support up to the 500 user in one session, and it can support up to you can upload up to the 5,000 files in one studio project. So we'll take a look on a video on how this studio sessions, studio project and the studio sessions work for the real-time collaboration. So once you open, this is the interface of an Bluebeam. where you in the left hand side you will see the studio icon. So once you click on that studio icon, you just have to assign or sign in your login details. So there are different server regions where you can assign your login details. So for example, India comes in the Asia Pacific region, so mostly we use the Australia server region. So once you provide the login details, you have to provide your Bluebeam ID. That is basically your email and the password that you have created for your Bluebeam. Then you just need to sign in. Then you are eligible to participate in the studio sessions. So once you have sign in, you can see your I have created, I have logged in with my email ID. So you can see my email ID k.joshi@acero.in. So the ID will be assigned. And the next one is the studio sessions here. And you can see you can work offline in the studio session as well. But when you have the internet back, then all the things will be uploaded in the cloud. But you can definitely work offline as well. And with the plus symbol, you are able to add the files for your session. And we'll also try to see how to create a session. So in the if you click on the plus option, there is the option to create a new sessions and to join a session. So if you are the initiator, you can create a new sessions and invite your external team member to participate on that sessions. And if you've already received that invitation, you can simply click on join. So we are about to create a new session. So we will assign a session name. So we'll just type with one of the session names. So Bluebeam webinar I've just created. So in the below options, you have the options to add your files. So you can definitely add your files or even the folders. So you can add one PDF or the multiple PDF at once. So I have added 4 or 5 PDFs at once. And in the below option, you will see the options where you can you will be giving the permission to your attendees, like if they have the options to print, if they have the options to markups, and if they have the options to add the document or not. So everything can be controlled when you are the initiator. Also, there is the options of the session expiry below, like where you will have the options like till when you want to make the session active. So you can also set up the expiry, or even if you don't want to set an expiry date, you can just untick it. So once you're done, you can just click on OK, and you can just invite or you can just put an email address. So in the left hand side, you are able to see the documents have been uploaded. In the top side, you can see online my name, like I have already created the session. So my name is there. So and the documents is already been uploaded, and all the activities are also tracked in the chat box below in the record options, like whatever the activity is going in this new session right now. So what we'll do is we'll just try to add one of the participants. So we'll just write an email. So I'm just inviting my colleague with the email address. So I'm just writing the email, and I can just click on check. And if I want to add additional message, I can just click on the add message options below, and I can write the message that I want to convey to him. So I've just written the please join the session. So once I have done, I can just click on save message. So once I click on invite the participant, he will receive an email notification to join the session that I will show you. So right now you can see in the not joined status, one person which I have invited recently is still yet to join, the Rahul, my colleague. So I will just open, like you can also send the reminder to this person to join this session if they have not joined already in a time durations. So we'll also see, so once I have also invited, so this is the kind of the notification they will receive, like to join the studio sessions. Like you can see my email ID, k.joshi has invited you to join the studio sessions with the 9-digit ID name. And I've also written a message, please join the sessions. So this will be displayed over the email. and he have the options to directly join the sessions by clicking on the link. And once you click on the link, he have the two options to join through the desktop application and through the web browsers. So if they don't have the web browser, like the application, for example, if you want your clients to invite in the sessions, and if they don't have the Bluebeam application, they can simply participate by joining the web versions. So we'll just try to show one by web, and we'll try to open the studio session one by the uh, uh, cloud web versions and the desktop versions. So they can just create their email and can put their login details. And once they provided the details, then the Bluebeam Studio session will be available over the web. So this is the one of the files I have uploaded. So if you remember, I have uploaded the multiple file that is displayed to the Rahul ID. This Rahul have joined this through the web, and I am still on my desktop application. So I will also quickly show how these two versions are different. So basically, in the web versions, the users can participate in providing the markups and taking out the measurements. So there are few features, the most of the features they can use, but there are other features that these features are limited to the web versions. So I will just split my screen where I will see the web versions and the desktop versions. So this is the web versions. Now I will also open my desktop versions. So this is the kind of the interface difference. In the web version, basically they will get the commenting tools active and the measurement tools active, whereas in the desktop version, they will have all the features. For example, you can see in the left-hand side, there is not been chat box. So this feature is limited in the web versions. And but in the right-hand side, you can see all the activities are being recorded. So this is the kind of the difference in the web and the desktop versions, but definitely they can participate in the review and the adding the markups and taking out the measurements. So there are different sets of the markups. So I am creating one of the markups in the right hand side, and we'll see if it upload in the Rahul ID that is through the web browser or not. So we are going to create one of the Cloud Plus markup, as you can see. So in the right hand side also you can see it has been getting updated automatically. So this is the real-time synchronization. Like you can also, change the text size and all the font. So this is all depending upon how much the font size you want to add. So I mean to say is whatever the activities you are, doing it in the PDF, it will automatically reflect on to the other person in the real time. So I'm trying to add one of the text box through the Rahul ID, and it has automatically been updated in my account that is through the desktop version. So if I want to add one of the measurements like the annotations, and it will automatically reflect in my web. I'm creating a auto like in the web, and it is uploading it directly into the desktop version. As you can see, the measurement of the 30 feet, the annotation, the dimensions that has been applied through the web is automatically updated in the desktop version. So whatever your team members are doing in the real time, the things is automatically updated to all of the team's members. So also you have the options like you can see in the left hand side in the screen. So all of the records, all of the things that I have done is recorded in this record options below. And in the top side, you can see you have the options to create the markups, to stamps. So all of the features, fully features are available through the desktop version. But like I mentioned, participants can, comment and provide the dimensions in the web versions. So I have put on, like I have created a stamp with our company logo, as you can see on the screen, and we'll see if this has been updated to the web versions or not. So right now you can see I have created, so it has been updated in the web versions also, the stamp that I have created. So you can take out the area measurements and it will automatically, updates in that PDFs, and it will be visible in real time to all of the participants. You can also allot your attendees by clicking right click on the markup, so that attendees will be notified that yes, I have been provided that task, or I have been, uh, someone has provided me a task, or some that comment is critical, so I have to look into it. So you can just allot the attendees from a participant, and it will just reflect it in the record sessions. Right now, you can see a lot attendees for the Rahul from my email ID. Also, you have the options, I mean to say is all the things, whatever you are doing, it is just, updated in the record session as well. So as you can see, you have the options to filter out your chat box, you have to filter out the attendees, to filter out your markups to drawings, so that particular things will only visible in the record sessions. So right now I have allotted my other colleagues, so it has been recorded as well. So you can just filter out these options by simply clicking on the filter options at the chat box below. You can just type any of the comment. For example, right now I have written the hello everyone. So you can just chat with your colleagues during the live sessions as well through the studio sessions. And we can also do some other features that I will also show. Like, for example, if we take out the measurements, like the area measurement in this PDF through the studio collaboration through the desktop versions, then it will automatically be updated in the web versions as well. Like if anyone of your participants wants to taken out the specific markups of the measurement, it will automatically be highlighted in all the versions at the real time. So I have taken out the area measurements. So we'll also provide some heads. So we'll see if this has been updated in my web versions through the Raul ID or not. You can see this has automatically been updated as well in the other to the other portions as well. So you can carry out different types of the, markups and different types of the measurements, and even you can compare your documents in the real times by inviting all of your team members. So I've just invited one team member just for the demonstration version, but you can invite up to the 500 users in the single session. Also, you have the options to provide control the settings of these studio sessions. Like you have the permission, you can just give out the permissions to all of the attendees when you are the initiator. Like if they have the options to add markups or not. So I have given all the permissions as you can see on the screen. So you just have the options to control and restrict, like to allow or deny the permission to your attendees. Also, you can assign the permission by groups. If there are multiple members from your organization, you can just set out one permission that you can just create a group and can assign to your team members accordingly. And once you are done with this, you can just generate the sessions report as well by simply clicking on the sessions report, and you can just save that. And all the activities that are carried out in the studio sessions will be tracked, and all the dates and the date, the time in which of the documents, by which of the authors, the message they have provided, all the things are recorded. And you can just share, anyone can see this the downloaded file, or you can just share with all the teams participants that this is the latest revision that has been done in the particular set of the drawing. And once you are done with this, you can just finish the sessions. Like you can see the status has been finished, the status has been reviewed, or it has been weighted. So you can just set out your status. Like if you have completed your part, you can just set out the finished options. So in the settings options, like so you have the options to leave the sessions as well, or you have the options to finish the session as well. So the difference is when you leave the sessions, then you will again be able to join the session. But when you finish the session, then you cannot. You are finishing the session for the whole time, that you will not able to join it later again. So most of the time we simply click by leave the sessions, and once you click on the drop down, there is the finish session. If you want to finish the session permanently, you can just use this option when you are now, if your project has been completed, or if you don't want to review any of the files again. So once you have all the things reviewed properly, then you can just click on finish the session, and you have the options to save all the things that has been done in that sessions or not. So you can just save that report, or if you don't want to generate the report, you have the options not to generate the report by simply untick the options in the generate report tab. So you can just finish this session whatever the way you would like to generate the report or not for that particular session. So this is basically about the studio sessions, where you can invite your team participants across the globe, and they can put the same comment, markup, everything in the real time, and can compare all the revisions drawings easily. And the next one is the studio project. So Studio project is also similar, but it is like where you can store, cloud store your documents. So we can start it by giving a project name. So I've given it a Acero project. So Studio project is basically in the studio options, you can see the studio. There are two icons. The first is the studio project and the second is the studio session. So I have already created one studio project, and you have the options to upload your files and upload your folders as well. So you can select even the folders or even the single file as well to the studio project. So I have uploaded the PDF, so you can upload any file types in this studio project, like it can be the image, it can be the Excel, it can be the PDF. So multiples, any type of the file you can upload. And in the project setting, again, you have the permissions uh, uh, to set. Like for example, if you send the permission to the attendees, like if they are able to see the full control or not. So this is the basic permission level that you can assign to your uh, uh, the participants. Like if you are the initiator, then you have the full control, and you can just simply click on emails and add inviting your participants to the studio project so that they can have the access to that particular file. So in the studio sessions, you can see there is no markup has been assigned right now. So what you have to do is there is a feature called check-in and the checkout feature. So when you click on checkout, then one person at a time in the studio project can add, make a changes to the files. And if they have already completed their part, then they simply click on check-in. Then only it will, update in the server, and then the other person will able to see the updated document. So in the studio project, basically I mean to say is one person at a time can only work on the project file. And in the studio collaboration, multiple people can work collaboratively on the same set of things. So I will check out, then all the other tools will be active right now. Right now in the left hand side, you will see all the tools are active right now. So once you have clicked on the checkout feature. So if you are already using the studio session, you might be aware of these features as well. So if I click, I have already checked out, so I can just put a comment. So I've already taken out one CloudWorks and added a comment like provide the details. And what I will do is I will just upload, I will just check in, and it will update in the also, I have the options to update server copy or the check-in, then it will update in the server. The latest file will be uploaded. I can also add a comment like the comments, whatever the comments you want to add, so that it will display to the other participants. Right now, once you do the check-in, in the left-hand side, again, you will be able to see that this markup features has been disabled. And once you click on this, again, the lock icon and the checkout, then this files, you will be able to add others markup details as well. So at a one time, only one person can be able to work in this studio project. And they can open the document and they can see whatever the changes has been done. And by simply clicking right click, they can see the whatever the revision history has been made in that particular set of the drawings by the date, the time, and the author. So you can track all these activities. And you can just simply click and you can just download it, or you can just share the link with your team members as well. So you can also set out a password so that other people have to use the password link to open that file. So you can set out the permissions level, so you will have all that options. So this is basically about the studio sessions and the studio projects that will help you in the real-time collaboration and for storing your documents in the cloud. So moving forward, like Bluebeam also allows you to create the markup. It may be the cloud, callouts, the highlight, the text box, the stamp, or the measurement. Like again, with the tool chest features, you can save your frequently used markups, and you can create predefined comments library for your organization. And you can also export the markup summaries into the structure report for submission. And once approvals are finalized, you can just flatten the markups and plug them into the drawing. So all right, let's see how this actually works. Have created a short video to show you in the next slide. So this is again the interface. So if you click on the review, you will be able to see which versions you are using. Right now, the latest version is the 21.8. In the top bar, you will have the options of viewing your documents. The batch will work when you are able to work on the multiple PDFs at once. And in the right hand side, you will have their email. And by simply clicking on that, you will have the informations on where in which regions you are using, because it is a server based. The Bluebeam creates the account based on the server. So like I mentioned, India comes in the Asia Pacific region. So we have to select the server region Australia, like you see on my screen, and the plan of the Bluebeam which you are using, it will be displayed. And again, in the help bar, once you click on the help bar, you will have the options to, uh, to check for the latest object and to check for the update. And if you are new to the review, you will have the tutorials getting through the help file. So simply by clicking on the tutorials, you will have the different. If you are a beginner, will have a short videos and all the informations about how you can use the Bluebeams if you are a beginner. So you can just use this help feature to learn about the softwares. And also you have the options of once you click on the review and once you click on open the sample file, you can just if you have already learned the review, or like if you are new, you can just open the sample file and start practicing it on the Bluebeam itself. So this is simply the floor plan. So I will just try to upload the same file to the file options, and we'll try to add some markups in that. So I have opened one floor plan. And basically in the left hand side, you will see the list of the markups, and in the tools bar at the top, you will be able to see the markups, and there are the lots of the markups available, like the text, call out, cloud features, and others. So as you can see, I have already created the document, has already few of the markups, which is denoted by the yellow or which is denoted by the blue. So lots of markups have been already added, but we will try to add few of the markups and how it looks like. You can simply click on it and you can just change out the font. You can change out the style of your markups, and you can add a border line. So once you click on the tools options, you will be able to create a markup. So we are able to put the text markup. So you can just increase your font as well. So I've just written the provide flooring details, for example. So Right now you can see my image, the text is bit small, but we can auto adjust it by simply clicking on this A box at the top. You can see this will adjust my text box according to the size of the font. So you don't need to manually, you don't need to manually worry about the text size. So once you click on that box, it will automatically update the text font according to the box. Also, you have the options by simply drag and drop by changing its, the text box size. So there are highlighters available if you highlight, if you want to highlight any parts from your drawings, if you want to highlight the text, so the highlighter is available. So you can just simply click on the highlighter and simply start pressing it. So you will be able to highlight it. So there is the call out features available. So you can simply put an arrow. As call out is nothing but a arrow and the text, combination of the text and the arrow. Uh, you can simply point it out on any part of your drawing and can add a text in it. Also, once you right click it, you will have the options to add another more arrow into it. Once you click on add toolbar, you will have the, or you can definitely add multiple arrows within your call out, just to point out the multiple points from a drawing. Also, you have the snapshot features available. It will just work as the copy. Once you click that features and select a rectangle and then it in control V, then it will just snapshot like it is a copy features. And you will also have the options to insert the image by simply clicking on the image box. You can just increase and decrease the size of the image. Also, the other important features is you can just insert the image within your markup so that the space it will reduce. For example, if there is a markup and if I want to add the image in within this markup, what I can do is I can simply click on it and I can just right click and you can see capture, and from file I will just try to add this image, and what you can see is you will have the options of the camera icon here. And once it means the camera icon means that the image has been added to that particular markup, and once you click on that icon and then it will open the image. So you have the options to add the image in a different way as well. Like one way is you can directly add and other is within the markup itself. You can carry it out the lens, you can put out the different kinds of the arrows, and if you click shift plus this arrow, it will make you the straight arrow. So you can add different types of the arrows. So once you click on that particular markup, so it will have the property toolbar open at the top, and here you will assign the property for that particular lines or any other markups in which you are working. So in the tools feature, there is other types of the markup available. So the cloud and the cloud plus is there. So again, the cloud plus is just like a cloud with the additional text box. So you can use different types of the markups and it looks organized the way you are working on a PDF drawing. Also, if you are adding a markup in the real time, like and so, it will again be displayed to all of the participants from the session if you're working it, if you're using markup in the studio session. So again, the stamps. After the markup, you can add the stamps. So there are lots of the stamps, predefined stamps available. Also, you can create your own custom stamps. For example, a company logo or anything. You can also add that stamp as well. For example, I am taking the predefined stamp from the Revu, and I'm just clicking it. So also you can, increase or decrease its size, the font. So this is one of the way you can use the stamps feature. So lots of the predefined stamps are available. And also I can use the other stamps as well. For example, if you want to create a new stamp, you can definitely create it. So there are lots of stamps like date and time, for example, then it will display the date accordingly. And the next is the tool chest feature. And the tool chest feature is if you do not have the tool chest features in your, so like in the left hand side, you can just simply right click it and you can just click on the toolbar option, tool chest option, then it will be displayed. The tool chest is basically the sets. It basically what it does, it puts your tools, like the markup tools. You can predefine your markup tools, and you can just save it for the designation. For example, there are tool chests for the architect, there are tool chests for the contractor, there are tool chests for your mechanical system, the plumbing system, the electrical, firefighting, landscape. So you can create different icons or the symbols and can save into the tool chest, and you can just simply click on any one of the tools and can simply put it into the drawings. That is that you can use through the tool chest. And in the setting option, you will have the options to see the tool chest in the detail as well as in the symbol options as well. So it's basically saves a lot of time. And if you want to put any of the icons from the tool chest or any of the markup, then you can, if you have the multiple page from the PDF, then you can set up the scale, and it will definitely put the markups or the stamps or the icons as per that scale as well. So you have that options as well. Right now you can see the recently used tools will be displayed, and you have the options to import and export your tools as well. We'll see how you can import. We'll also see how we can create your custom tool chest as well, and how you can import the tool chest that you can be frequently used for your drawings and for your projects. So I created the custom tool chest, office plan tool chest, so that one tool chest in you can definitely place a lot of the other tools. You can simply click and drag it from the other tool, for example, the architect review or the contractor review, and place it within that tool. And in the next time when you open a project, you can just simply use from that office plan tool chest in which recently you have been created. Also, you have the options to delete the tools from any of the components. So you can just simply click and you can just drag it. So for example, there you can just differentiate by the colors, and it will all be tracked in the markup list that is showing in the below. Whatever the activities, whatever the markups you are adding, that is all tracked in the markup list. And you definitely, if you want to add the markup in your tool chest, you can do it by simply right clicking it. So right now you can see there are some design symbols, there are some general measurement symbols already available that you can just drag and put it into your drawing. So there are door symbols, so architectural symbols are there, but few components like the electrical or the mechanical systems are missing right now. We'll also try to see like how you can import it. Revu have the customs library for the tool chest, which you can directly import it into the tool chest panel. They have the measurements, they have the count. So most of the features are already available, but you can definitely create your own custom tool chest and can import. So there are so I've opened a different plan like the electrical plan, and I will also open one more files like the mechanical layout, the accessibility details. So I will add multiple files and will try to add the tool chest that you may need to apply in that particular set of the drawings. So I have multiple files open. For example, if I want to apply the electrical, if I want to add a custom tool chest for my electrical plan, then the Revu Bluebeam has a definite custom library for that. And we can just download and we can just import that within the tool chest and can be used in your drawings. So once you click on this tool chest option and click on manage tool set, you will have the options to add and import. So once you import, so I've already downloaded two like for the electrical and the window, but I will also show how you can where you can download this tool chest, like where you can download your custom library and can import it into the tool chest. Sorry. So the electrical tool chest, a lot of the symbols I have already added by importing. So that I have already downloaded and I've just imported. So this is the custom library, like from the Bluebeam website, you will get a Revu customs library. So lots of the libraries are already available for the tool chest and the stamps as well. So it's for the mechanical, plumbing, electrical. So lots of the libraries are already available. You can simply click on any of these options and can download it. And whatever the way I have imported, you can just import it within the using the tool chest feature, and you can just uh, apply it within your drawings. So this is regarding the markup and the tool chest features. So moving forward, like the documentation comparison is one of the most time-saving features. Like in the traditional workflows, like when a revised drawing is issued, the engineers, manually scan for these changes, or is extremely time-consuming. Like when dealing with the 100 plus sheets packages, so Bluebeam compare document tools automatically, highlights the additions, the deletes, and whatever the modification has done between the two PDF versions. And within the seconds, you know exactly what has been changed. Also, the overlay pages is equally the powerful tool. It is also for the comparison. You can superimpose your structural or the architectural layout just to check out, and you can check out the alignment issue, or for example, the column shift or the wall adjustment. So this will definitely help in coordination for the class before they reach to the site. So I will also try to see like how this work in the real time. So the overlay pages, for example, I have the already opened two files. For example, you can see the floor plan and the floor plan with the revision one, and we'll try to see what is the difference between these two documents and how we can see and compare the difference by using the Revu's powerful compare and the overlay pages tool. You can split your documents as well. One way is you can split your document and can compare, but it will take a lot of manual time because the two drawings almost look similar. So it will be difficult and time consuming what the changes are in the two drawings. But in the left hand side, as I know already, I will quickly show, like you can see, there has been two doors here in the left hand side drawing, and in the revised drawing, there is only the one set of the drawings here, like one set of the door. I know this already, but if you are new to the drawing, so it will take a lot of manual time just to check out the revisions. So, but we'll use the overlay and the compare documents feature, how to easily identify whatever the changes have been done in the drawings. So in the documents tab, you will see the options of the overlay page. First, we'll go with the overlay page, and you will see your floor plan. The first document is the floor plan that is automatically been opened. And if you want to add more documents, like for example, by default, it will take the first plan. So the floor plan has been taken, and you have the options to click plus icon, and you can just add another file. For example, the revision one I will add. So right now you can see there has been they have been separated by the color at the top. The floor plan is set by the red color, and the other revision one is set by the green color. So right now you can see it has been shifted. The two plans has been shifted. That's why you are seeing different color. But you can set up a manual align, or you can set off auto align feature as well, just to superimpose one drawing over the another and see the differences. So in the drop down, you will also see if there are multiple pages, you can set out the pages if you want to overlay. So there is the options of auto align feature that I will use. What it will do is it will automatically align my pages instead of the manual align. So you can see the difference that has been occurred is if there is no difference between the two drawings, then it will show in the black color, and the difference has been identified by the green and the red as we set up our color. So once you click on OK, then you will get another files of overlay pages where you will see that difference. So I click on OK. And you will see right now you can see there has been the green and the red as well, in which the drawings has been changed. Means that particular page, that particular sections has some changes. For example, if I have shown to you earlier, there is only one door in the revision. There is two doors in the revision one and one in the revised drawing. So it has added the markups, like it has added a color of green symbol here. Like this part of the drawings has some changes. And again, you can see here is some of the difference, because this might be because of there is some issue of the space. There means a revision has some spacing lesser than that of an actual revised drawing. We'll definitely check this as well, just by comparing the dimensions and taking out the length measurements in the compared drawings. So this is again the next feature, the compare drawing and the overlay. The basic difference between the compare and the overlay is in compare drawing, it will superimpose one drawing over the another and will show the difference by color. But in the compare drawing, it will not superimpose. It will just highlight the difference by the markup that we're going to see now. We'll just click on compare drawings, and you have the options to add two different set of the drawing. So I'm again putting the same drawings and using the compare document feature. Right now I'm using again the auto align features. This is the AI tool that the Revu has been using to auto align the pages. So if you click on the split screen view and synchronize, then once you, I will also show like how this feature works. Once you zoom in this feature, the other revised drawings will also synchronize, means two drawings will be synchronized at the same time. Right now you can see in the compared drawings, the revisions or the documents has been updated with the markup instead of the different colors that we have shown in the overlay pages. Means there is one door and two doors in the revised drawings difference, so it has highlighted it with the different markups. So it will quickly highlight, whatever the difference, whatever the addition is in your previous set of drawing, or whatever the modification you have done in your drawings. So there has been some, right now you can see in the left hand side, this the air flow, the office area is slightly bigger, and in the left hand side the office area is slightly smaller. That's why it is showing that there is some modifications in the area. That's why it has captured it with a markup symbol, and we'll verify this by measuring, taking out the lens measurements, and we'll see if this area is obviously small, or like the same, or like the different. So we can use the measure and the lens features, and we can just simply click between the 2 points and check out. So once I click between the 2 points, you can just simply zoom in to just click that point more accurately. You can just simply zoom out, and it has given me the length of 4170 mm, and we'll quickly see what is the length in the um, first PDF. So right now you can see there is one difference in the length. That's why it has highlighted it with the different markups. I mean, it automatically captures like whatever the text content is there in the revised or the older drawing, it will also capture that as well. So it's a good tool to compare the drawings between the revisions and the older set of the drawing. And right now, what if you click, if you untick your synchronization page option, then if you zoom it out, zoom out the overlay or the compare pages, then the other documents will not synchronize at the same time. So it's better to suggest the synchronization option active. So this is the best way to compare and review your drawings, whatever the changes or whatever the modification has been done. And in the view option, you have the control how to see your page. Like you have the options to actual size, single page, the continuous page. For example, you have multiple PDF, then you can definitely use the different types of the page setup just to view your documents. And if you have multiple set of the drawings, then you can just combine it in the one PDF. For example, I have this three drawings here with a single page, and if I want to merge it in a single PDF, then I can definitely do that. With the file option at the top, I can just go on the file option and I can use the combine feature, as you can see. And once you click on that combine features, then you can just add the open files and can it will automatically open the active files and can select the files whichever you want to merge. And you can just simply drop and down just to place the files orientations. Like if you want to add in which position you want to add your files, like by sequence, you can just do that from the drop down arrow. And once you click on OK, then it will combine all of the PDFs and gives you a single PDF. So here you can see the 3-page is below. It has the PDF with the 3-page. And if you go on the view options and use the continuous page option, then you will be able to scroll it down. So once you go on the document view and using the continuous page options, you will be able to scroll it down, like I mentioned. So you can work on the compare drawing, or you can work on drawing comparison by overlay, or you can combine a PDF by using the Bluebeam. And in the left hand side, you can also see by thumbnail, like, so this PDF have the 3 pages. So you can just see the preview as well. So this has only the 1 page. So it has shown me only the 1 page in the thumbnail options. So another one is the insert new revision pages. Like say revision 1 has, for example, the 20 seats, and revision 2 includes the 10 updated seats. So instead of manually replacing your pages, Bluebeam can automatically detect and insert the new page revision into your drawing set. So that can be done through the batch, and in the batch option, there is the options of the flip sheet. You can use this feature to automatically insert the new page revisions. So you can select, you can add the different files. So I have the 2 files active right now. So I want to add 2 files. So the current file is shown by the floor plan, and the revised file is with the name of the revision 1. And I can match by the different file names. And once I click on match the pages, then it will automatically match the active pages for my drawings. Right now you can see the match page has been two match page. And in the options below, you can see the insert revised page before the current page. So you have basically the 2 options. And if you use this option, then you will have the options of the stamp current pages as supersetted below. So it will highlight the current page with the superset that we're going to see right now. So we'll just simply click on OK. Everything looks fine to me now. You can just replace replace the current page by the revised page as well. By clicking on that, you will not able to see the supersetted page because it will replace that page. So once you click on OK, then you will have the batch summary. And in the first plan, it has automatically been the first plan has automatically been updated with the supersetted, because we have used these options to insert the current page with the revised page. So if you have the multiple sets of the drawings, like I have only the one pages here right now. So if you have multiple page, you can just use this batch. You can use these features, flip sheet feature that is available under the batch, just to insert the revisions to your to insert the revision to the new pages. So you will have also the summary report as well. So you can just simply click on any of the options just to view. So we are already at the last. So I have only one more thing to show right now, the batch process. So I will quickly see how to translate the markup, because when you are working with the multiple clients, so language can be barrier. So you can just translate your markups as well into the Bluebeam. For example, right now you can see the markups has been added and highlighted in the different colors right now. And we'll try to see changes this markups from English to the other different language. You can simply click on the markup list and it will direct you to the markups from the PDF. You can simply click on the plus icon, zoom icon, just to make it a bigger size. So right now all the markups are in English, and if you want to translate it to the other language, for example, if you are working with the German client, if they have the markups putting in the Bluebeam in the German, you can simply translate the markups from German to the English language. So Bluebeam has the feature to translate it into the 60 different language. So once you click on the markup, translate markup feature. So right now the markup is in English. So if I want to click, you have the options to translate it into any of the language, as you can see on the screen. But if I want to translate it into the Hindi, for example, I can simply click on OK, and it will translate all of my markups to the Hindi. The next one is the OCR. This is the optical uh, uh, character recognition. For example, if I have the PDF, I can select the text from the PDF. But if you have the scanned image, like if you have scanned drawings from an old project that is completely the non-searchable, then with the then with the OCR feature, Bluebeam converts them into the searchable PDF. So you can search for any keyword instantly. For example, this is the not an image, so I can simply click on edit option and I can select all the text like I show here. So all the text has been highlighted into the blue, but I will just try to extract this PDF as an image, and will try to see how this OCR works. So I can simply click, if I have the options to select the text, so then I can easily edit all the text in my drawings, as you can see. But it's very difficult to work with the scanned PDF. So Revu can automatically convert the scanned PDF into the searchable text. So what I will do is I will just extract it as an image. I will save that, and in the next tab I will just open that image. As you can see in the below options, right now it is PDF. I will just change this to the image. I've already saved that image right now. In the next tab, the image has been opened from that same PDF. And if I going to click on select the text, right now you can see no text has been selected because it is an image. It is not an no text has been imaged because it is an image. That's why it is showing displayed in a gray color. So what I will do is, under the document option, there is the option of OCR. I will just use the OCR features to translate it into the searchable keywords. So I can select the PDF and I can simply set up the setting. For now, I'm using the by default. I can simply click on OK, and it will take some time just to convert that drawings. Right now, if I want to check if my image has been converted, I can simply click on PDF content and select it. Right now, you can see all the text has been converted, all the image has been converted into the searchable text. So I can use this feature. If you have the scanned drawings from an old project, then you can definitely use this feature to translate it into the searchable one. So batch is the another feature if you want to work with the multiple PDF files at once. For example, if you have a large set of drawing and if you want to apply the stamp or the signature in the different PDF at once, then you can definitely use this batch features. By batch features, you have the options, as you can see on the screen, of compare documents, sign, stamp, combine, overlay. So all of the features are available, but we'll quickly see one of the features. So what I will do is, because there is single PDF, what I will just combine these two PDF and will try to use the batch to apply the logo in both of the PDF, both of the page at once. So I combine this PDF using the combine feature, and I've already, so there are two pages right now, and I will use the batch feature to apply the stamp. And if you click on any of the stamp, then you can adjust its size, and whatever the size you want to adjust, you can definitely adjust that. But if you want to put a custom stamp you have created, you can use that as well. By simply clicking on the drop down, you will see the lot of the stamps available. So simply I will click our S logo, then you can see the logo with the date of today. You can just simply put out where the stamps you want to put. For example, there are the 9 digits available, that is the top, bottom, and the left, and the middle, below, and the top portion. So where you want to put that is a stamp, you can definitely place that. And also the X and the Y position, you can also set it out. For example, by default, I want to set it at the bottom of the page in the right hand side. You can see by using the badge, it has already been applied in both of the pages. Logo has been updated in both of the pages. For example, if you have the 100-page PDF, then you can definitely use this feature to apply the stamps in 100 pages at once. So the visual search is another interesting features. If you want to look at all the symbols or all the image, like for example, the share wall tag or the expansion joint symbols across the 200 sheet page of your drawings, so you can use the this visual search feature, and Bluebeam will find them automatically and will help in the count as well. So we will just try to use these features from this PDF drawings, where you can just find this. In the left hand side, you will see the options of the search symbols at the below. You can just simply click on it, and you will have the options of this is the visual search symbol. And once you click on that, you will have the options of get a rectangle options. And if I want to take the image of this, like if I want to count the number of the items in my drawings, you can simply click the visual image, and just click on the source options, and it will just display it. So it has displayed all of the images from my drawings, and you can just simply click on the check items, and you can just simply click on tick. So once I have selected the visual source option, it has given me all of the count feature as well. So you can just click on any of these counts and give it a name. For example, water closet, you can give, I will give a name, and you can just track this all in the markup list below as well. Later, you can export this into the count measurement into the form of the Excel as well. Right now, you can see I've given it a name, and it's all recorded in the markup list. Right now, it has been the count is 6 right now. As you can also verify it in the image as well. Like once you click on the summary options by filter and sort, you can set out whatever you want to export. So I click on the WC, and if I click on the export, then it will export it in the form of the Excel right now. It also basically helps in taking out the measurement if you have the electrical drawing and wants to count the number of the switches. So you can simply use the visual source icons, and it will automatically count from a PDF drawings. Right now, you can see the number of count is 6. Also, you can search for the text as well besides the symbol. So there is the options in the left hand side for the text. So right now, I will just click the office. For example, you can see there are lots of the office text in my drawings. And once I click on that, it will just count the numbers. It will just highlight it into the PDF as well. So, so this is the way where you can, search your text or the image from your PDFs, and it can generate the report in the Excel as well. So as we can, you can see on the slide as we move forward. So what I want to highlight is how it adds values in different phase, like how Bluebeam supports across the different phase of the project. So for the planning and the designing, you can use the Bluebeam for the markup, the annotations, the design review, and the overlay compare documents. So in the pre-construction and post-construction, you can use it for the takeoffs, quantity takeoffs, approvals, or the RFI templates, the real-time collaboration. So what I meant is it performs a digital and clean handover for your documents, which can be ready for the operation and the maintenance team. So with the Bluebeam, we are not just digitizing our documents, so we are creating the smarter and the more collaborative system for all of our team's members. So Bluebeam definitely helps to improve the efficiency across the multi-phase project, and it also delivers the substantial ROI on after you have the Bluebeam implement in your project. So as you can see in the slide, like user report up to the 75% reduction in the review cycle time and 90% less rework or 90% faster collaborations and the faster review. So what I meant is this number reflect what happens when the communications become structured, or when the comments are centralized and tracked, and uh, it obviously reduces the mistakes. I mean, the mistakes are reduced naturally. So yeah, Bluebeams, like the professionals who are using Bluebeam report that there is significant improvement in the productivity, accuracy, and the team coordination across all their project. So if you explore the case studies for the Bluebeam, like you will see like how the major contractor or the design firms around the world are using this platform for the different kind of the project workflow. So Bluebeam has a variety of the customer success stories available on their official website at bluebeam.com/customers. As seen on the image in the left hand, like you can see on the image, you can filter your case study by the different category as well. So in addition, it also saves the video success story on their YouTube channel, where you can hear directly from the customer about their experience with the Bluebeam. So to summarize what we have covered today, definitely Bluebeam Studio enables a real-time collaboration for the global AEC teams, and we explore about the markups and the stamp tools and how to compare drawings to identify the changes. And we also looked at how to automate the page revisions, and along with the other tools like the overlay pages, the OCR, and the visual search. So finally, like we reviewed like how we have just reviewed like how where you can get the case studies to help you successfully implement the Bluebeam in your project. So we'll display some poll questions here, and then we can take up a few questions.
So thank you, Kirti, for the wonderful showcase of the software. Yes, we do have some full questions that are running right now. We would very much appreciate if you could give us your feedback. Let us know where you stand so that we can, possibly arrange a follow-up webinar to this, and also understand your use case of the software. So basically, I want to let you all know that before we wrap up and go into the questions, we I wanted to inform you that uh, share that after this session is just that this session is just the beginning. We will soon be hosting a continuation webinar focused specifically on outsourcing companies in India that can leverage Bluebeam uh, while working with clients worldwide, basically improving collaboration and turnaround time. We'll be sharing the details with you shortly. Before that, let's move on to the Q&A. So as we said, like you have a Q&A chat box open. If you have any questions, please do let us know. In the meantime, I'll be asking Kirti the regular questions that we do get while uh, you know pitching Bluebeam or from our Bluebeam clients. So we do have some questions from clients, Kirti. So let us take that first. So while doing the quantity takeoff, can we split the markup to create the two different areas?
So while you are, I saw your question. So if you want to take the quantity area, so you want to split the markup with the two different areas. So for example, if you have a floor plans and there are the different, if you want to take out the area measurement, for example, for your different portions, so you can definitely assign it with the different colors. And once you have assigned it with a different color, it will be tracked it into, and you can just take out the measurement. For example, if you want to take out the length measurements or the volume measurements, so all this segregation uh, can be done and will be listed in the markup list, and you can just split or segregate it. And once you link, and you can just export whatever the measurement you want to export. And the other features is you can also link it directly with the Excel. And while linking it with the Excel, you have the options to choose whatever the measurement from your drawings you want to include. Yes, so yes, this is possible. So also we'll try to showcase these features in our next upcoming webinars as well. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Kirti. Mr. Suleiman, yes, we will be sharing the recording with you of the session. We post all the webinar videos, all the recordings of our webinars on our YouTube page. So I'll share our YouTube link with you in your comment, and please you can visit there and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we post. We post typically within the same week after the editing. So yeah, subscribe to our YouTube and you'll be notified when the webinar is up. So Kirti, let's move on to, while we wait for other questions, let's move on to the questions that we regularly get from our clients. The most asked question is, uh, the Bluebeam website mentions a one-click PDF capabilities. Could you please elaborate how that feature works?
So thank you, Ashwin, for the question. So the one-click PDF features in Bluebeam, is for creating the PDFs directly from the commonly used applications such as the Microsoft, or the even from your CAD applications like the AutoCAD or the Revit, the Naviswork. So once you have the Bluebeam, so this plugin add a dedicated Bluebeam tab within the applications, your native applications toolbar. So with this integration, users can convert the active drawings of the document into a high quality PDF with a single click. And yes, in addition, users can also create both 2D and the 3D PDFs directly from their supported applications. And also they can perform a batch PDF creation to convert the multiple PDF files, at once into the PDFs. And I've also tested this feature, so user can generate both the vector and the raster PDF depending on the project requirements. So to ensure that accurate line work for technical drawings or the image based outputs when needed. So yeah, basically this process eliminate the need to manually print to PDF or to repeatedly adjust the setting. So I hope this answers the query.
Yes, thanks a lot, Kirti. So, second question that we get most of the time is, can we add digital signature to all pages at once and combine multiple PDF drawings into one file?
Yes, this is possible. So in Bluebeam, you can definitely add a digital signature like I have shown. You can add the stamps, you can add the digital signature to the multiple PDF at once using the batch signature feature. So I have also shown the batch features how you can put the stamp. So this is the same way under the batch options. You will see the options of the signature. So by this feature, you can this is possible. So you don't have to sign each page one by one. Also, you can combine or merge the multiple PDFs into the single file using the combine file option like I have shown in the webinar itself. So yes, this is possible.
Okay, and one more question, Kirti. So, one of our clients mentioned to us that while creating a new session in Bluebeam, though they have not selected expiry date for the session, they were noticing that few sessions are going archive. Is there any specific reason for that?
Yeah, so in the last webinar also we have received this question. So thank you for the question. So in basically in the studio sessions, so the sessions are automatically moved, through the inactivity based cycle. Like after the 80 days when you have not used your studio sessions, the host receives the email notification that the session will be archived in the 10 days. So after 10 days more, for example, in the 90 days, the session is automatically archived by the Bluebeam. And again, after 170 days and the 180 days, the host receive another email that the session will be deleted. And in the next 10 days, I mean in the last 180 days after the 6 months, the session is deleted. So basically, this is applied regardless of whether an expiry date was set manually. So basically, it's a built-in system within the Bluebeam just to manage the inactive sessions and maintain the server storage efficiency. And if needed, like you can archive session can still be reactivated. Yes, I hope this answer your query.
Uh, yeah, sure, Kirti. So, yeah, that's all from the questions point of view. I think if we don't have any questions from our attendees, we can move ahead. Coming to the support and learning at Acero as well as Bluebeam, support is a priority. So you will get dedicated channels for phone and emails and also online help. We base our support level and service level on response time and accuracy and quality of the technical support. About Bluebeam licensing, so most of you may know, but I'd like to tell you that it's a cloud-based annual subscription licensing. It's not linked to a single machine. So you will be able to shift users from one users to another and one machine to another, offering flexibility in your licensing option. So basically that. And coming to learning resources, we, as you know, we do regular webinars. We can point you towards online courses or plus provide you tutorial videos and also knowledge sharing opportunities that we get. For documentation, we can provide you manuals, FAQs, reference guide, etc. You all you have to do is just reach out to us directly. Right. So what's next? Basically, in March, we'll be hosting a session on Idea Statica, which is a powerful solution for steel connection design and code checking. We will also be covering Adapt Builder, focus on reinforced and post-tension concrete design workflows. Both of these will be coming in the month of March, right? As we are heading into Holi next week. So if either of these align with your upcoming projects, we'd be happy to reserve a seat for you or schedule a focused discussion with your team if you are interested for that. So feel free to connect with us after the session. Uh, Here are our details. So we are based out of Noida, Sector 57, and you are most welcome to visit our office. The LinkedIn page, YouTube page, and our website all have been mentioned in the chat box. So if you want to, note it down or reach out to us after the session, you can do that. And finally, so as I mentioned in the start of the webinar, you all must have received email around 3 p.m. So that email is a special offer, special commercial offer that is being offered only to the attendees of this webinar. All you have to do is introduce Acero to basically your point of contact being your procurement team, IT team, or whoever handles the purchase of the software at your company. Uh, Once you do, if they do express any requirement, even if they purchase within a 30-day window, they'll be getting a very special discount on the MRP that is being offered right now. And yeah, as I said, this is just a start for a long webinar sessions that we'll be hosting on Bluebeam. Specifically, we'll be following up with a session on for outsourcing companies in India and how you can leverage Bluebeam while working with clients worldwide. With that said, I think that's all from our end. And thank you, Kiki, for for presenting the software. And I want to thank you all for giving us your time and joining the session. Thank you all for the engagement and everything. Yeah. Thank you for joining, and I'm very happy Woody in advance to all of you. We hope to see you in the next webinar. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you everyone and wishing you a happy Holi.